Hi guys, SwifTs here, and today I'm bringing another episode of my FIFA 17 Millwall career mode. This is season 1, episode 29, the penultimate episode of season 1, I believe. The next episode, though, before we get into this episode, is the finale of the League 1. And let me tell you now, it's going to be a close one. I say it's going to be, because that one result in the next episode, which I haven't yet recorded, will decide the title. In other words, I have to win that game to win the title. Anyway, starting off this episode, we are in the FA Cup. This is also Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 Episode 6 review, just before I mention that. But we start off the episode in the FA Cup against Blackburn. This is the semi-finals of the FA Cup at Wembley. Yes, Wembley, oh my god, we actually got to Wembley. The team we put out was Donnarumma, the usual 4 centre-backs, Butcher, Figueira, Wild, Gregory, Rao and O'Brien. O'Brien, by the way, did send me an email after this first game. He's a bit homesick, which pissed me off, because he's a good player. So we're going to need to get a certain amount of prize money to replace him and some others. But straight into the review. Let me just turn down my TV, because I have a feeling you can hear it through the mic as well, so it's like a double. Anyway. This episode was titled Outlaw Country. We start off the episode in the Western Country. Obviously, if you remember in season 1 we went to the Western as well. Met a character called Jonah Hex. He is in this episode as well. But we start off the episode in the Western Country with a time pirate using future tech, and he gets killed by a guy called Turnbull or something like that. The future tech is now in the early timeline, which I'll get into when and where that is in a few points, or in a couple of points. Jax wants to share the information of the message they got from Barry in the year 2056, but Stein just decides not. He's like, no, I can't do that. We can't do that. He disagrees with him, and then he decides to get a pain in his brain. Yes, I realise it rhymes, but the only way I could describe it off the top of my head, basically, he gets in like proper pain. He's like, we'll understand it more in the further that we get into the review, but he gets a bit of a pain in his head. Anyway, the time seismograph found a time quake in the year 1874 in the place Liberty, Colorado. So yeah, Western still. It's very nice. Dr. Hayward then starts drawing, let's just start it a different way. Ray found an image of which Dr. Hayward drew of a suit he wants to end up having. Not Ray, Hayward wants a suit. And he drew one, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's sick. The team see Jonah, so we already talked about him from season 1. We see Jonah Hex about to be hanged off a horse by that guy called Turnbull, which I've already mentioned in this review, which I will also remember a lot more when we go further into the review. So it's a bit disorientated, this commentary so far. Hayward catches a bullet between his teeth, proper solid to be honest. They all start shooting, like he goes to save Hex, they're just shooting, he's just blocking him with hands, and he just catches one between the teeth. Fucking why not? Sarah saves Hex, he uses a freaking rifle and shoots the rope. Fucking accuracy on point, I'll tell you that now. Considering she's properly trained with a samurai sword. By the way, I thought I was about to score an own goal, which I didn't mention that we're already 2-0 up over Blackburn. Well, Raul got that first goal, Gregory got the assist, Gregory got the second goal, and O'Brien got the assist. So Gregory already has got part in 2 goals. Man on the match already, maybe? Potentially. Anyway, there was the review. Where are we? I can't even see where we was. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Hex realises that Rip Hunter is no longer in board, so we asked Sarah where he is, or what happened to him. He said he's MIA, because he is. We'll obviously hear more about Rip Hunter in the future of the season. But we do go into the second half of this FA Cup game, 2-0 to the good. We made one substitution, we brought on Handyman and took off Figueira. I didn't want to change the rest of the team, he was playing so well. Jax, Hayward and Ray got attacked, but escaped quite fucking easily. They just fight their way out. We do go 3-0 up there. By the way, who else is going to score besides Gregory? The second goal for him, 3rd involvement in goals, and Joe Martin got the assist. Lee Gregory, is he stepping up to the occasion 2 goals and an assist. What a beast. Anyway, Mick finally meets Turnbull to see what it's like, and it doesn't go well from the first meeting. It changes, however, in the next time I mention them two in the same sentence. Stein thinks there's something wrong with his brain. He gets flashing images of a young woman, so basically he gets Gideon to keep running diagnostic, I think it was, checks on his brain constantly, even though it was the same result. Ray Jackson Hayward find Turnbull's source of power. They find the dwarf star that he's got, which is the same alloy that Ray used to power his atom suit, which is no longer in the season currently. And they also saw the future the tracker, which led him to the dwarf star, which made him rule the world, or rule the country. So yeah, that's not good at all. Mick and Turnbull, like I said next time I mention them, it's different. They ended up becoming friends. They're just sitting there sharing a few beers, having a laugh, telling stories, why not. Hex interrupts to the fun and games between Turnbull and Mick to get the things actually done, because Mick didn't stay to the plan. He decided to become friends. And then Turnbull's bullets, this is when we find out what really was going on. They're made of dual star. It looks like it's a futuristic gun, like Rips would be, but it's not. It's just I suppose it is, because dual star bullets, I don't think that would have been invented for many years. So yeah, that's not good. Turnbull's about to shoot Mick, but Hayward steps in and the bullet penetrates straight through his steel torso because it's dual star. I'm just going for what Ray says, it's the densest material. So yeah, it's going to go through steel then, isn't it? It's a bit obvious. Turnbull then, there's a lot of Turnbulls, by the way, I mentioned him a lot. I think that's near to last time. He's moving the dual star by a train system. But obviously, because it's heavy, he can't obviously pick it up and then take it elsewhere. Who knows how he got it on the train in the first place? It's beyond me. Hayward jumps in front of the train. We'll link that into the point after the next. Hex then beats Turnbull, constantly punching him in the head, then knocks him out. Back to the point I just mentioned about stepping in front of a train. He gets pushed along with the train, like the train's pushing him along. Because he's skilled on, he's digging into the ground and the ground's coming up. So the train is slowing down until it finally does stop. So Hayward can stop trains. What a beast. I should start calling him Citizen Skill, to be honest. Or whatever his first name is. I don't know his first name, but it's not the point. Hex does the right thing and turns Turnbull over to the authorities. I can't believe I've almost done this review and it's only halfway through the episode. That's annoying. Oh well. Jackson figures out that Stein's memory flashes were caused because of him interacting with himself during the Washington DC episode. I think it was either the last or the one before that. But either way, this is the one, the episode when he got to the White House. He got stabbed, younger Stein, and then he told himself to not neglect, I believe it was, Clarissa, and actually won it. But Stein thinks the woman is someone he loves. Obviously that could mean anything. We will get more on the scale in the crossover episode of Legends of Tomorrow. Actually, I think it's in the Flash episode. Either way, the whole episode of Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow will be done in the next review. Haven't yet watched the episode. It's going to take me 2 hours. I might not even get it done tonight. Ray shows Hayward his suit. Ray saw the picture and he decided to use the dwarf alloy to potentially make him another suit in the future, in the near future. But before he did that, he wanted to make the Citizen Steel costume, or the suit, and it was good. Trust me, it's brilliant. And then right at the end of the episode, the last thing is Sarah comes into the room and says, there's something along these lines. It weren't word for word because I didn't want to write the whole quote down. It says, "You guys done broing out? Because our friends in 2016 need our help." I didn't actually write it. I put done broing out. Friends in 2016 need help, but off the top of my head, that's what it was. So we did win that FA Cup semi-finals, by the way, 3-0 over Blackburn. And I was shocked. I thought it was going to be a hard game. I know it's Blackburn, and we beat Manchester United, and we beaten West Brom, beaten Sunderland, we've beaten Liverpool, we've beaten a lot of Premier League sides. The Championship side shouldn't have been as hard. Like, it should have been easier, but they beat Man City, so I thought it's going to be difficult. However, though, in the League One, Oxford are in 5th against us. The team we put out was just the no, it wasn't the usual actually. It was Donnarumma, Chesmain, Hutchinson. Oh yeah, yeah, it was. Nelson, Romeo, Williams, Pirayu, Ferguson, Thompson, Onyedinma and Chaplin. Williamson does miss out on the next game though because he's accumulated too many yellow cards, so he misses the final game of the season. FA Cup final versus Ipswich takes place on the 27th of May. The review's done now, by the way. And we did get a prize fund of 1,143,870 for winning the semi-finals. Oh my word! That put us at 83 rated as a manager and 1.42 million to the profit side of things. And it's not bad to say, is it? Since we was $1 million down, we was $1 million in the losses a couple of months ago. A couple of months later, fucking we're almost 1.5 million into the good because of this FA Cup run. Imagine if we won the Checkatrade Trophy and the EFL Cup. We're gonna do it, trust me. I'm gonna do at least 4 after 5 objectives because I am gonna get a guaranteed automatic promotion. I'm just gonna quickly mention something. Obviously, you know we're 1-0 down in this game. If I won this game, I would have got automatic promotion. Because I'll tell you now, I did lose this game. MK Dons won their game, so they're 1 point behind us. We won 83 points, they're on 82. Obviously, if we won our game, we would have been 4 points clear with 1 game left. That's automatic promotion, that's first. But now, I don't know who we play, but we have to win. We can't draw because we're only 1 point clear. We can only draw if MK Dons don't win as well. We have to get the same result or better as MK Dons. And by better, a draw and a loss mean the same. Because if they get a win, we have to match it. Unfortunately, we're not playing too well in the league currently. I think I need to score, but I feel like going really defensive on it and just counter-attacking. See, my problem is that I go for the perfect goal. I support Arsenal, what do you expect? I gotta go for perfect goals. I try to just get it in the box and pass it across and tap it in, and it never works. I end up pulling the ball back, but every time I go to shoot it just gets deflected. There's too many bodies in the box. I just need to take shots quicker. I need to take long shots. I need to cross it in, get some headers. Get them wings exposed, get the headers done. That's what I need to do. Look, right here, like here. Passed it back, couldn't do anything, blocked off, too many bodies in the box. 5 of them, 6 of them in the box at that time. What am I meant to do? It's my fault because I take too long to shoot. That's something I'm going to have to change. It'll take a while, but I'll have to change it.
Could be a booking here.
And what's going to be annoying is in Season 2, we're probably going to get dicked. Because we're only just scraping first place. We're not anywhere going to get near to actually winning the title next year. I wouldn't expect it anyway. I'd expect a lot more losses. By the way, I didn't really want to do the final episode tomorrow, like the FA Cup, not tomorrow. The next episode will be the final of the FA Cup will be the second game, and the final game of the league will be the first game. Potential of winning 2 things in 1 episode. I didn't want that to be like it. I wanted 2 more games, I wanted 2 games and then the FA Cup final to be on its own, because then I could have done a season review. Unfortunately, I can't. I might just find a way to how to do a season review. I could just write it all down and do it in the pre-season for next year. Maybe not. But in this episode, by the way, in the comment section down below, we didn't make any subs, so I won't mention any of that. In the comment section down below, I want anybody here to tell me who to try to sign on permanent deals. Who do we need? I would say another left mid because Ferguson's wanked, and a centre attacking mid, maybe a normal central defensive mid because we've only got Butcher, a new centre back because they're both quite old. I'm going to try and get rid of Duidar and get someone better, but probably not. I just want to get a new one as well because I'm going to let go a few people. I will do a squad report very soon of who I'm going to attempt to get rid of, and then we'll use the money next year to get some lovely players in the team. And yeah, but that is going to do it for the commentary. I've done everything. I'm going to get into watching the season crossover of the Flash, Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow. Get that written out, get that hopefully uploaded today, but I doubt it because let's have a look at the time. 10 past 7. It will take me 2.5 hours to watch it, so that will take it to 9, half 9 basically. I mean, I could in theory get it done. I won't be able to upload it, but I could get it recorded, so that's good. But I mean, it means I have to end the commentary now. So if you did enjoy the video, be sure to smash that like button. Any suggestions like I've already mentioned, put them in the comment section down below. I will try to reply to every single one. Unless it's proper dickhead spam, then I won't. But thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so you know when I'm uploading. Thank you for watching. See you later and have a nice day.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some. Surely the equaliser. How well saved. Ribeiro. It's a good place to win the ball here. And in he goes with the tackle. Building steadily here, keeping possession. And that'll be a throw. An example of excellent refereeing here. He delayed this punishment. He's going to show a card now, but he wanted that previous attack to at least find its natural conclusion.
Yeah, he is one of our more experienced refs, isn't he? And I like watching him go about his work and showed his experience there.
On to the attack now. Well, they're still battling to try and get their search for supremacy successful. Possession facts suggest that battling is still going on.
That's right. One thing having possession, but another thing being positive and using it in the right areas.
He's had a go here. And the own goal, yeah, that's what it is. It's a frustrating way to go behind in a match when you've contributed to the opposition scoring with the own goal. Well, more news on the injury front from Jeff Shreves.
He actually got trodden on in that last challenge, so his foot is probably a bit sore.
Cheers, Jeff. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. Now here's a chance from winning the ball. And now the shot! And the goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Hall. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Tackle here. Nelson. The shot's on. Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. The shot gets blocked.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Got the